r/ask Reddit. What are some job hunting or career red flags high school seniors should know before getting into the world? If a job hires you on the spot, it's most likely because they're desperate. If a place has a high turnover, it's a sh*t place to work. Lastly, if you're thinking of leaving a job, make sure you have a backup. Gonna be honest, you, as a younger kid, will 100% get taken advantage of by 98% of workplaces. Know your rights as a worker, don't tolerate bullshit. Basically try to be as diplomatic as possible, don't actively burn bridges, but definitely be willing to stand up for yourself. Also CYA, cover your ass. That means, make sure any time off requests etc. scheduling things, extra tasks that get put upon you, get everything in writing or email. I cannot stress this enough. If someone's like, hey, can you do X for a little / no extra pay? And you're inclined to do it, get that in writing. Need a vacation? Don't ask verbally, get it in writing. Ask to do something that feels off or sketchy. Get it in writing. Be your own boss. Set your own hours. Unlimited income potential. Giant red flags to avoid. You'll be the boss to the friends and other fools you've suckered in. Setting those hours. Be prepared to work 60 hours or more a week. That unlimited income potential is for your upline. For you. On a good week, you will make minimum wage for 40 hours, only you'll work 70 hours more to make it, and you'll have to use your car, your gas, and your supplies. Flip burgers instead. Flipping burgers is honest work. Scamming your friends and family. Nah. Haven't been working for too long, about few years out of college, but this is what I've learned so far. Get everything in writing. Days off are more important than you think they are. Do your research and know what you should be paid before you ever talk money. Don't be afraid to counter-offer. They've spent a lot of money and effort on you already to get to the point they're offering a contract. Interviews go both ways. You are also interviewing them to see if you're a good fit. Expect every company to try and take advantage of you. I'm going to talk about babysitting and childcare since that was my first high school job. So many young girls getting into babysitting are getting taken advantage of. If they offer you anything less than minimum wage. Red flag. It doesn't matter how young you are. You should be making at least minimum wage. If the parents ask you to do light cleaning, it means you'll be cleaning up after them. Be prepared for loaded dishwashers. Laundry. Sink full of dishes. Full diaper pail. If the parents say I might be running a little late, they'll be home whenever they feel like it. It's super annoying. The biggest red flag. Don't take a job that exchanges childcare for a place to live and no pay. It's called domestic servitude. I was victim of it. I started out as taking care of 2 kids in exchange for a place to live. Eventually I escaped, but it took a year. By the end, Lee had to cook every meal for them, make sure the house was spotless, take care of the landscaping, wash all their clothes. At one point I was regularly giving the mom a massage and doing her nails. My room was eventually taken away and I slept on a cot in the baby's room. And they had plans for me. When someone offers you a job with the promise you'd gain a lot of money from it, but first you had to recruit people to do the same tasks like you so that you can climb up the ladder, you should run. If it's not in writing, it's a lie. Oh, starting pay is minimum wage, but you'll be making twice that in a year. If they are often looking for people, well, it means no one wants to stay there for some reason. We're a family. Usually means we will try to guilt you into doing shit free. Competitive salary is code for we want to pay you as little as possible. If coworkers are always bitchy about each other, just keep your head down and look for a new job. A good team can make a shit job bearable, but a pack of cunts will make even a great job awful. My biggest most important advice LD tell my 18-year-old self is, this is not family, these are not friends. You can be friends with people from work, but in no way, shape, or form is the workplace a venue of hanging out. The workplace is and always will be a place you temporarily, for a limited time, sell your energy and time for cash to survive. My biggest career regret is treating the place like my friends, because soon enough you'll be leaving that job and realizing you haven't seen your real-life friends in 8 months. I am about to graduate college and have done a few career interviews. Something I've learned is that if you have a college degree, or will soon, you don't want the job if the interview invitation says please dress professionally, no jeans or t-shirts. You're overqualified for a job if they have to ask you to dress professionally. A lot of the job postings specific to my major, business admin, marketing, are also either MLM type scams, borderline pyramid schemes, or telemarketing. They're presented as great jobs on the Indeed, but if you really break down the description or read Glassdoor, you find out it's a trick. Read the job description very carefully, research the company, and if you go to the interview, ask questions about the day-to-day expectations of that employee. An example of both of these tied into one, I applied for a job described as marketing event management for a nonprofit and got an interview letter that said, please dress professionally. I went into the interview all excited. He found out the job was actually just standing outside Walgreens or Harris Teeter at a dare, yes, that dare, and begging people to donate. There was no hourly pay, your compensation was just commission off the donations. Good luck. You got it? No one actually knows what they're doing no matter how much they say they do. Your boss is not your friend. Your boss is especially not your friend. No matter how nice they are, do not share any personal information with them that you are not cool about the entire workplace knowing. If a job pays well but is destroying your mental health, leave. Thinking about killing yourself to avoid going into work is not normal. If someone exclaims that people in your position usually leave within 6 months, even if it's done in a complimentary way, it's a red flag. Also, if you ask for a priority tree for a large workload that's growing difficult for you to handle solo and it comes back with everything marked as first priority, run. If you're a union worker and your boss pulls you into a private sit-down and says, we don't need a union rep for this, you really need a union rep for this. A job is for money, period. Find your happiness and fulfillment outside of work. Go to college/trade school/get a well-paying skill. Choose a career that pays well. Use education/skills to work a schedule you like with no more than 40 hours a week. Do something that pays enough money and gives you enough time off to really live the life you want, hobbies, travel, retire early, etc. Job does not equals passion. That's a fool's myth. If you work in your passion you'll likely come to hate it. Money won't make you happy but it will prevent a ton of stress. Money and time and health is the true key to freedom. Life advice in general but it's also handy in the workplace. Need anything done or someone needs you to do something? Get it in writing. That way if it ever comes back to bite you in the ass, spoiler, it will, you can protect yourself. Don't rock the boat and try to change things to suit you. If you are young and new and the workplace culture is something you either don't agree with or it makes you uncomfortable, either suck it up or leave. You are young and expendable, employers won't think twice to fire you if you are a pain in their side. Understand when you are being taken advantage of and learn how to say no. That is not acceptable only in the right time. Stay the duck away from family-owned business. They are toxic and only look after their friends on the inside. Everyone else will get treated like hit for duck all pay. You'll be expected to move the earth for the smallest of tasks, despite them telling you how much of a nice family they are on the inside. Do not believe it. It's all lies. Oh, you finally reached to the end. Please like this video. Subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Thank you.